Forgiveness, what to do, how to do it, and why you should do it. I have no idea. Let's unwind real quick. To be able to forgive someone is really, really hard. Like, really hard. But to forgive yourself, I'm going to say it's almost impossible. Let's just, it's almost impossible. We are so hard on ourselves that it is easier for us to forgive someone else. Take their shit back. Oh, they apologize. All right. But when it comes to us, oof, we are pounding ourselves every fucking day. Like, how could you do this? Why would you do this? Now look what happened. This because you're the whole overthinking shit. And it's like, why is that? Why is that? I want to be able to forgive, forget, move on. Okay, maybe not forget, but at least like forgive and be at peace. I'm gonna be honest, I've struggled with forgiveness all my life till today. Till today. I'm talking family, ex friends, people who have harmed me um, when I was little. Don't want to get into that, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. But I've looked into God heavy. I have. And it's helped me tremendously. I'm almost there. But I'm going to be honest, like, forgiving myself has been really hard. It has. And it's like we make mistakes, right? We make mistakes and we regret it. And it's like, of course, we have to pay for our consequences of our mistakes that we didn't know or weren't aware that it was going to take place because we're human beings and we're emotional as fuck. But the person on the other end received it already. It's registered. It's like, it's there. And so, how do you move on from forgiving yourself to like, damn, like, had I done, this and that different? Damn, have I, if I would have apologized, like, if I would have just been patient, like, things would have been different. And it's like, if the person is able to move on from the situation, whether it's a friendship, a family member, relationship, if they're able to move on from what you did, you need to be able to move on from what you did. Like, you have to, because it's literally beating a dead horse. And this is therapy for me, like literally. So I'm not, I'm just saying, like, if they moved on, so can you, so can you. And I think it stems from like you genuinely have grown. You've grown a lot and you just, you're like, if I could just do it all over again, And we gotta work, we don't have to like we gotta work on regrets. Like we shouldn't have any regrets in life. Whatever you did that was wrong was a lesson and you are going to pay for it if you haven't already. But it's a big lesson, a lesson for you to be able to grow, a lesson for, the other person to learn what they like, not to be treated or not whatever, like not to receive based on what you've done. It's a lesson in general, and that is part of growth, so don't look at it as regret. Okay, Lauren? Okay. That being said, if they moved on, honey, you should move on too. But that doesn't mean that, it makes you a bad person. It doesn't mean like, oh my God, am I like just being dismissive and just like, no, you are going, trust me, whatever you do on this earth, you will pay in this earth. And so, just try to learn to be kind to yourself as, I'm trying to pour that into myself, man. Be kind to yourself. It's okay. Like whatever you did, you will, learn from it, and consequences already had, hit you like a truck. And, and just yeah, know to not do it again. And we're humans, it may happen again, but just learn from it, and understand that you are human, that things happen. And as long as you acknowledge your mistakes, I feel like that is the biggest part of it. Acknowledge the mistake that you've done, try to apply it in a sense, like don't repeat it, acknowledge and understand that, hey, like this was wrong and don't do it again. And of course, take accountability. But to forgive others, be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself because you know what? It is very hard. Forgiveness, when it comes to others, is like I let you in and you hurt me. And now I'm hurt. Like I'm hurt. You're not broken, but you're scarred. And to heal those scars, man, it takes time. And so, take your time to forgive. But definitely don't be a victim of the situation. If it was something where you played a role and you know that, like, damn, like I also fucked up or whatever, have that in mind. For every action, there's a reaction. So don't play victim into that. Let's end this with a quote that I found and I want to share. You deserve to step out of the darkness from yesterday and into today's light. Stop beating yourself. It happened. You grow from it. You learn from it. They moved on from it. And just continue to work on yourself, be kind to yourself, and know that, yesterday's mistake is not today's, you know, punishment. It's just not, it's just not. Let it go. Love yourself first, always.